Testing, and flip. Hello! Welcome everybody to a public live stream. I first want to give a big thank you, shout out to Kenny over here for helping with our setup. Shoot!
Get out of the way!
I just wanted to say thank you because Kenny, you're skedaddling. You're doing.
Yeah,
you're just in the other room. If we need help, though,
yeah, of course.
I'm gonna yell out to you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be posting, getting some pictures ready because I got some cool announcements to share later.
Okay.
Cool. It's not
teaser for Kenny's channel.
Nothing too big, but I am very excited about it.
That's awesome.
So
that's awesome.
Y'all have fun.
Anything is worth celebrating. I'm very excited. We can use all of the freaking celebrations we can get right now. That's
absolutely awesome. Let me go ahead and just fix one thing here. I gotta make sure the capture card is ready.
The capture card.
Yes.
El gato.
Alright, and you're good to go.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Look at all this stream. They see you here, Kenny. Kenny said be nice to us. Please be nice.
Taking away your Game Boy for a week.
I think we do have a moderator, don't we?
Is it Game Boy or Game Boy?
I think we do, yeah. So mind your P's and Q's, everybody.
Otherwise known to 10 dogs for a week.
Yes. Oh my gosh, please. Bye, Kenny. See you later. That was Kenny, he, him pronouns. I am Thomas, he, him pronouns. And this is Calypso.
Hey.
She, they?
She, they.
Yes. Very exciting to have you all here. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, I figured, because I didn't have a video yesterday, I figured this is a perfect time to have a little live stream. Plus, it's a week out from the Yours music video, which I'm very
It feels like
about.
it's been years.
The whole process felt like it was like I remember after filming that music video, I saw Aiden a week later, who was one of the dancers. He's one of the key dancers in Black. And I was just like, that did not feel like it was a week ago.
All of us were saying that it was like, it really, like, that entire week just went by so, like, not slowly, but, like, we were all really excited about the video coming out. So we were like, it felt like...
Yeah, it was really, I'm sure since from filming to the music video debut, it felt like a while. And then also today, we're gonna be playing a little game, which is Pressure Wash Simulator, which I've not played before, but Kenny was like, this is a perfect game to have while talking. And it's Shrek themed, which... That's so good. Let's look at this. We have Pressure, has anybody played Pressure Wash Simulator in the chat? Let's see here. This is Dulog. So I've not played this before. Kenny's not given us an instruction, and apparently it's just start the job. And here's the little arrows. And in case I need to start talking, Calypso, you can. Oh, wow.
This is a dirty town. dirty.
This is a dirty town.
Dulog
is a dirty
I was just talking to someone this morning about
that
pressure
is
washing.
Satisfying. Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever done pressure washing in reality? Yes, in general. Have you really?
Yes, I have.
Oh, wow. My dad has shown me pressure washing, and it is actually satisfying. Wait, we can go.
Does the door open?
I was going to say, can we go in?
Why did it light up?
I know. Why did the door light?
We didn't read any instructions.
We really didn't. I know the arrows. I know that there was an X and there was a C.
That's entrance.
That's exciting. That's all the buttons. Thank you for the super chats already, by the way. We've got someone in from Barbara Ann and Tabby. Thank you so much, Barbara Ann and Tabby. Then once it jumped in, Cat Lover. Hi, Thomas. I'm one of your newer fans because one of my friends in college recommended you. I miss her, but watching you makes me feel better. Like she's with me. Oh gosh, where is she? I'm sure that it's just college and you don't live with each other now, but hopefully they're doing well too. Wow, we got an influx like all at the same time. Anytime you hear that little chime, that's a super chat. Thank you, Akumatized Verge. Out of all the sides, who is or most likely to make a deal with Bill Cipher? Well, I would say most likely would be Remus, but I don't know. Janice would feel like somebody who would probably feel like he could sneak a decent deal out of Bill Cipher. Wow, this is satisfying. I would really want to do this. Who's least likely? Probably Virgil. He'd be the most. I feel like he'd be the most wary. Go ahead, try. And then these are the move buttons here. You can. What do you mean move?
To move around physically.
And then we got a happy holidays from Phoenix. Don't even start. I can't believe we're in the holiday section. We're in the burrs. October, November, December. You did draw a heart. Calypso tagged the place. Actually, that is something one does do with pressure washing. You start with a little bit of tagging. Thank you, Phoenix. Zoe, hey guys, my best friend is watching too. Can you say hi to Melissa?
Hi, Melissa.
Hello, Melissa. Zoe says, love you, bestie. That's so sweet. And Zoe made some cool art for Logan today. This is the anniversary. I think according to a couple posts I saw, this is the 10th anniversary of Logan's first appearance in a short video, which is pretty wild. That's pretty, I can't believe that. So it's Logan's Appreciation Day. Zoe made some art. I appreciate that. And Half Lazy Arts, another super chat in from them. Just want to say thank you for your content, Thomas. I've been so hyped from your song, Yours, and I'm currently working on an animation for my lesbian OCs. Can't wait to finish. That's awesome. That's, oh gosh,
I was like, there's gonna be some good.
Calypso was really working to manifest some art or anime. I've seen some killer edits. Do you see the edits I've reposted?
The dancers have been obsessed with showing me every day because they know I'm not on TikTok, so they'll come to my class and like show me the TikToks and show me the videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have a little group chat and they've just been sharing back and forth like any edits, any things they can.
Oh my gosh!
They're very hyped.
I'm gonna reach out to them because I feel like I'm missing some, and I would like to see all. There was somebody who put our verses, me and Terrence's verses together, and made like a harmony out of the. I was like, this is next level tier editing.
Yeah, like we don't even have time for that.
That's pretty amazing.
That's cool.
So I'm Half Lazy Arts. I'm very excited. Whenever you do any bit of that, let me know because I would love to see that. Daughter of Q, Nicole says, in honor of Logan, I'm currently stitching some TARDIS accessories. That's very exciting. Your mom's a big fan of Doctor Who, too.
My mom is a very big Doctor Who. There's a Doctor Who every year.
Yes, yes.
Which is pretty cute.
I want to see it.
Cute.
We probably need to share a picture of that. That's pretty great.
We'll get it together for sure.
We have another super chat in from Mooney Looney. Hi, Thomas. Hey, Mooney Looney. And from Zira. Oh, Zira! Hi, Thomas. Yours is such a good song. Fun fact, I have to listen to music as I sleep and usually play a song on repeat. Wow. And yours has quickly become my top pick. Also, happy Logan Appreciation Day. That's, oh wow, look, that is amazing, Zira. I often listen to podcasts in order to help me sleep.
Audiobooks.
You listen to audiobooks. That's right, Leo listens to audiobooks as well. That's so interesting, and what an honor to be somebody's go-to-sleep song. That's really freaking cool. Zira, if I'm remembering correctly, Zira, if I'm getting this confused with somebody else, please forgive me. But I believe Zira is somebody who just, because we did little Sanders aside where the sides reacted to Spirit Christmas by them dressing up as different Nightmare Before Christmas characters, and I believe Zira's the person who took the Virgil Sally look and ran with it and created their own version of their like a Virgil Sally costume, and it was amazing. I could be wrong, but I believe that that's who this is. If it's not, then I'm I'm sorry about that.
Remember when you told me that you were gonna make me buy you that Lego set that was like before Christmas?
For our prank call video?
So mad.
Dude, we do need to find that Lego set and build it together. Because that would be, and then we just have joint ownership over it.
Yeah.
You take it on the weekends.
Yeah. We're co-parenting.
We're co-parenting that Lego
set.
set.
Want to play this? I'm very
No. You're honestly doing great because I'm reading all of the. Yes, that was Zira. Say yes.
Good
Zira, that's such a good cosplay. That was so lovely. And Mav, sorry, another super chat in from Mav. Hi Thomas, first time using super chat. Love you, dude. Thank you so much. Been here since Vine. Oh my god, I'm that old. That's Vine only started 11 years old. Yeah. 11 years old. Anyway, can you say hi to Quinn and B? Love you. Hey Quinn and B. I know everybody's got cool names in the chat.
Hey.
I feel like we're in some futuristic land. Zira, Quinn, B, get to the mothership now. And one from Mia. Hi, Thomas, I've been a fan of yours for years. I had actually dressed as two of the Sandersides for Halloween a few years ago. Whoa, was it a joint costume? Or was it just you had, 2 days, Halloween, had two different costumes? That's exciting. Thank you, Mia.
Halloween has been like 3 months.
I was going to say.
Where I've been doing
You've celebrated Halloween for the past 3 weeks now.
At least.
Right?
Yeah, it's been fits and costumes and events and...
You squeezed in a Dipper and Maple cosplay shoot that together for me. I really appreciated that.
That was cutie pie.
That came together really nicely.
Yeah, and I had a bunch of people that were like, this is y'all's exact personality.
Yes.
Like that was the biggest thing.
Although you're, I think, a little bit, Dipper's brave, but I think you also don't show your fear as much as Dipper does sometimes.
True. But definitely that confidence.
Yeah.
Kind of
I was, but I'm not beating the Mabel personality allegations. That's right on point.
Just a cutie pie.
Got another one's from TT Plays. Hey Thomas, I was just working on making a cover of yours. When I said the stream, it's such a great song and I hope you have an amazing day. That's amazing. Yeah. Please share that with me. We've already gotten a couple people who've done covers. And yes, there was a new person in, showed their gorgeous alto voice singing both of the parts.
I want to see some dance covers.
I would love to. I love
when I get the dance videos.
We might need to do like a little maybe I'll showcase
a demo.
One of the dancers, but we might, because we cut away from the dancers so much, unlike what we did for Trying Too Hard. Maybe we need to just showcase a video of just the dance that you taught the dancers.
I could have Lila come in and be like,
Lila would,
because Lila's the
Lila's one of the dancers that was part of yours, and my gosh, what a go-getter Lila is.
Oh, I love her. She's amazing. I could easily be like, hey, do you want to do demonstrate the video teaching how to do the chorus.
Yeah.
Or the Bridgerton verse.
The little Bridgerton dance at the end. That was the nickname that I gave to the very end of the song, where me and Terrence, the part that you have the dancers do at the very beginning of the music.
It repeats.
And then me and Terrence then do that dance at the end of the video. It was my little Bridgerton moment that I really like. The little hand moment is so lovely. And then we've got one more in here from Half Lazy Arts. One more chat before I continue my drawing, but also wanted to say your song Borderline has helped me as I've been struggling with university and working out how to manage my mental health. Oh my gosh. Yeah, On the Borderline is, I think, a beautiful song for that, because there's so much change that people have to endure, and I think that song has always had such a special place in my heart. On the Borderline, so lovely. Gosh, I just recently went back and rewatched it. What's that?
Sorry, I'm getting into this.
No, this is fantastic. I honestly love watching you play this, Calypso.
Well, there's a lot to clean. And you can tell,
Look at this.
You can tell that I'm getting a little distracted.
I'm so curious what the
ADHD is I gave up on that corner.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get up high, so that's why I was like.
Right. How do you get the higher wall point? I guess the scaffolding, right?
But this isn't.
Oh, but you can't move.
Doesn't reach
you can't get close. You have to work out.
Just
So what's the
this
money in the corner? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
The money in the corner. Not money.
Oh, is that
what
how
is
much money we've made?
Right, I don't know. But look at the garden. Oh, clean that garden.
Okay, yeah. Let's
Stop worrying about the walls.
Yeah, I want to get to okay, I want to see.
Can you jump off and hurt yourself?
I will absolutely try. Yeah, let's go for that.
Sweetie Pie says this game looks so satisfying. Yeah, it looks satisfying to even watch. Calypso, I'm telling you, you have to get somewhere to clean because I'm gonna lose it. Oh, perfect. I would love if you accidentally got damage points.
This whole thing really
you
well.
did clean the mask, which I really like. Let's get this garden clean. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Before I forget, Kumatai's Verge says, before I forget, Inez wants to know when the patent ranking cakes video is coming out. Yeah, I saw that note. There was a thing I did for a YouTube partner program, and I made a joke about patent making a video about making like ranking cakes, and I am now taking that seriously. I think there would be a fun. We'll make like a short little. It'll be a short little video. I don't think it's gonna be cakes.
Okay,
because he's a sweets lover.
Oh.
So no, not kicks. Could you? Oh my gosh.
Kicks?
Patton's a sneakerhead.
Which one of your?
Just keeping these sneakies clean. Yeah, I never wear them. I do one to rack, one to stock. All right, because I got to keep these Nikes tip top. That's rock is in wear, stock is in to keep in its box, never to be opened. That would be hilarious. But yes, I will cook something up. No pun intended. It'll be a short little thing, but I think it'd be very fun. Ken says, "Hey Thomas, thank you for your super chat, Ken. Hey Thomas, just found my bestie and I are trying to watch as many LGBTQ plus movies/shows by the end of the year. Any recommendations? Hope you're doing well. Love you. Thank you, Ken. I think if you haven't watched Agatha all along,
I just started that today.
Give that a good old bootleg and watch some.
Started that today.
Did you really?
Yep.
Wow, you cleaned that so good.
I am good at this.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. So I won't. No spoilers, but it's very LGBTQ plus friendly. And it's great. The Owl House, Half Lazy Arts, great suggestion. Mav says Good Omens. Who saw that Dan and Phil cosplay of Good Omens yesterday? That was great. Akumatai's Verge suggests the Chucky TV series. That's interesting.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that either. That's really interesting.
Isn't Daphne too? Isn't that one?
Velma.
Oh, it's Velma, not Daphne. That's the other one.
I have not watched that to really give it.
Quinn.
Oh, Harley Quinn.
You made me watch that one.
Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. That's a great one. Yeah, those are some. Hopefully, check those out, Ken. Those might be some good opportunities. And then Zoe says, I just found a joke I think Logan would actually like. How's this? Two guys walk into a bar. First one says he'll have H2O. Next guy says he'll have H2O too. Second guy died. Yeah. Hydrogen peroxide. Nice. Zoe, that might be something Logan would appreciate. Gracie, thank you for your super chat. Hey Thomas, I've been a fan for forever. Means a lot to someone with an anxiety disorder to see the rep through Virgil. Who is your fave side to act as? Yeah, no, I think Virgil's a great, honestly, the more I come to realize my anxiety disorder, the more it's nice to play that through Virgil. So I'm glad that you appreciate that as a character. And favorite side to act as? I like them for different reasons. Virgil's just fun in a lot of ways, just because Virgil's so not me. Patton is hyper me. And then Remus is just such a character that is just fun to delve into. And let's just do a couple more before we go into talking about yours. We got one from That's a Laugh and a Half. Thank you for your super chat. Hi Thomas, my 2-year anniversary with my partner is coming up soon on the 14th. Wanted to share because your content helped me meet them. That's wild. That's so wild. I've heard this a couple times. There was a wedding recently. Incredible. There was a wedding. There was a wedding, which is so cool.
That's so crazy.
Congratulations. Happy 2 years. Wow, that's awesome. I hope you guys are doing well. And then we got another super chat in from Raven's Prop Shop. Thank you, Raven's Prop Shop. Hey, Thomas, covering your song Yours on TikTok was absolutely incredible. I can't wait to shoot the full cover with my buddy Charlie on Wednesday. Whoa! Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was amazing. I believe I'm thinking of the right one that you're talking about. That was so cool hearing. And please let me know about the full cover when you guys post it, because that's such an honor. Thank you so much. Yeah, the song was I love it, and that also provides a nice little transition into it. When did we start talking about the music video? for yours. We met at Crybabies, which is such a classic name for a downtown diner. We met like in summer of last year.
Yeah, it might have been around that time. Actually, you know what? I think it was before that because you came and saw the dance show at Santa Fe.
Wow.
After that, and the dance show at Santa Fe is in March or April.
Yeah.
So it must have been before that. It actually might have been after Sweeney Todd.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That would have been winter.
That would have been winter then.
So we finished Sweeney Todd. We loved working together on that.
That's true. We really reestablished a repartee of working together
and we
during
were like,
that show.
We were like, oh, we could like make something great.
And let me tell you what, Calypso is such a good collaborator in the wonderful sense of yes-anding ideas. I learned it through Sweeney because Calypso directed that show. As a director, I think you gave me a new inspiration of what community theater or what any theater could be, which is that a director works with the cast to work within their comfort levels, make sure that nobody's doing anything that makes them uncomfortable, and also any ideas could be used to make a better show.
Oh my gosh,
you really yes and everyone, like, and no one felt nervous about coming to you with like an idea or a pitch to make the show better, in some way.
Like, those consent-based practices that I like preach and live by are the reason I'm able to collaborate in the way that I do, is because once I've established to you that like I am here for your safety and well-being as well, you feel more safe and open to pitching those ideas because I'm not gonna like shut something down. Like if we can try it, it's one of the reasons like we brought up Lila again, but like we can try these ideas that anyone gives us because the yes-anding is important for our ability to like best idea in the room wins. It's not just my idea. It's not just like as a director, my goal is to like fulfill the vision and whatever's like right for the show, and that's not an ego trip for me. So working on Sweeney, we figured that out, like, it brought you back into theater because you hadn't done live theater. In a way that it was like, oh, we can definitely build something better and beyond just, what we think or have an idea of what we can do. So the limitation was kind of, and we sat down and talked about yours, and then from there we like really started to brainstorm ideas for months. Like months and months, we went through different variations of how it could happen. You came and saw dance shows to like see what kind of dance movement you would be interested in. You asked for references to be like, what is the kind of performance? Because I just knew that I in my head, the main idea that I had while we had created the song already, and I worked out like some drafts with Jacob and Joseph. They're amazing. And again, talk about two other individuals that really are wonderful collaborators. I was doing Jay.
Do a J for Jacob and Joseph, JJ, and I was trying to figure out what's the best, because I knew I wanted dance involved, but I also was like, how does the dance manifest into it? So how does
it make sense?
I wanted it to, my initial idea for the music video was I wanted it to take place all in like a coffee shop or a diner, some area like that. And my original idea was going to have like the other people in the diner to begin dancing and be part of this musical sequence, as if it was like part of the two people sitting at the table's minds like running wild. But I couldn't think of how to do that without it feeling very cheesy.
It was giving like flash mob dance.
It was giving flash mob dance.
It was giving like 500 Days of Summer when he like when he like comes out and starts dancing to the so it really worked out with Leo's pitch.
Oh, somebody said it too. A Kumenhei's verge at like a flash mob.
Literally, and I would have made it beautiful. Like I would have figured out a way to make it gorgeous.
You would have.
It wouldn't have been as true. Story. And again, this comes back to like the whole idea of like having those open collaborative practices means that it's not an ego trip. It's like what is right for the story,
what is best for the story,
for the production. Oh, wait, it glowed. Did that mean I finally cleaned something?
I think you might have fully cleaned something.
Oh my gosh.
Also, what
I've been
happened
working
at Duloc? Like, what is this yellow and white paint? Why is...
It looks like a paintball game.
Somebody had a paintball game here. I don't know who, but I'm really upset at it. And I'm glad that you're cleaning it up, Calypso. This is making me... Honestly, I'm entranced watching it.
I'm really locked in. Like, my house isn't even...
Thank you for your super chat, Mooney Looney. Yeah, this is my first time using super chat too. Thank you for everybody that's doing that. That's wonderful. But yeah, no, I think we were trying to figure out like a way that the dancing could come in naturally. And I was really happy to bounce those ideas off of you because I did not know. And then it kind of evolved into the two would be at some sort of diner, and then there would be just two dancers that would kind of spring forth from mine and Terrence's characters and then dance the dance while we're sitting at the table, and the dancers are like symbolizing the feelings and the yearning of both of our characters. But it's still, I was like, why are they dancing?
I was still trying to figure out a way to get you to dance too, because
you wanted me to dance.
Like,
Calypso always wants to make sure I dance.
Just dance a little bit.
Yes, and I always do want to dance. I'm not against it. I think there was a place where we would trade places with the dancers or something, exactly right. Or like me and Terrence would be at a whatever diner or coffee shop that maybe had a mini stage that we would also pop up and sing at. But with just the disconnect was like, why is this happening? And I was talking about this dilemma with Leo, and we were in the car, and Leo, it was so fast. Leo's like, I got a solution, easy. You just, they're going to a dance show, and they're watching dancers on the show, and that's where it takes place in. And I was like,
which is so true, because you come and see my dance shows all the time.
Yes, and also like it also helped your point, because you were like, you know, if you're going to like a bar or you're going to like a diner, there is a potential for it to feel like it is a date.
Yes,
you know,
right away, because it's like, what is the social?
What is the social gathering?
Yeah, what are we doing here? Who are the people involved? And I was like, the only way to make that work is if you have a larger cast. A bunch
of people there that you're hanging out with, like a group
like
hang.
Other characters, and we talked about that, but you know how hard it is. Get all of your friends' schedules in alignment.
Yes, it's hard. It is hard scheduling with everybody.
The fact that we had, almost 40 extras show up.
Oh. Yeah, no, hey, that's wild. We'll talk about that. But yeah, no, that was, that really helped. Like Leo's suggestion of putting it at a dance show cleared up a lot of and then to pay tribute to my original concept, we'd have flashbacks to earlier that day where me and Terrence were at like getting coffee.
Yeah.
And then it just like works out what's
beautiful cutie pie I mean, those shots are like, those are the ones that people look at, like when we were watching.
I got a lot of people when we were talking about like I was asking people what their favorite parts of the music video was they were talking about those cafe shots.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. They really do, like, because I was kind of like, you know, okay, like make these happen, I just kind of trusted you to like make those work and fit into your vision, because they were more in the vision that you were working on, and I was thinking about the stage whole thing.
Right.
But they ended up being so beautiful and pretty and tied in with the like emotionality, because you're seeing it through the point of view of each person on the side of the table, like how Thomas sees Terrence, how Terrence sees Thomas.
I really wanted that at some point in the music video.
And it totally works, because it's like we captured as much as we could inside the seats of you guys doing that as well, but something about those coffee shop shots tells it more.
Yeah, and more naturally.
Yeah.
More naturally. Yeah, there was a lot, by the way. Thank you to Nicole and Atticus B. You press tab, it shows you
what?
It shows you places that we've missed.
It's so dirty. I am over here sweating. I am working. I am like...
I brought Calypso over here to pressure wash Duloc.
Why is it so dirty? Oh my
So that just shows you that's why
if you're like... Get that high?
If you're like... I don't know. I don't know. This out. But at some point we learn, maybe we update. Look, E maybe gives us... Yeah, so we could potentially get a higher degree power, like, I don't know what this is.
Oh,
you control?
Oh, you can get down on the ground?
Oh, you have to, and then.
Oh. I like that we did not learn this game.
We didn't. We're learning as we go. We're learning as we go. Nicole says you can move the scaffold. So the scaffold can be moved, and then that's how we get higher. I might have to play this game.
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
gonna have to get
very fun.
I'm working over here.
That's and I definitely could take my turn on it. Equally marketable, thank you for your super chat. They said, howdy dude, now that yours has released, you got any projects you're looking forward to having the time for? I'm hyped for the next, it's the next Sandersides episode. Absolutely. That's the one I'm focused on. But any project you're planning is always a treat. Yeah, as far as right now, that's the only thing that I'm focused on. Yeah, I think that's where I want to. Right now, what I've learned has been making sure that I guess the only other things that I could possibly be focused on is there's a couple of musical artists that I've reached out to and that they were interested in collaborating. And that I've been working with. So that's the music.
You're gonna whisper and tell me after this.
Oh, I will. Yeah, absolutely. Music has always been a thing where my friends, my family, they've always been like, I like that you're doing these videos, but are you doing any music? Because they know how much music means to me. And so making sure and also music is part of these, at least the standard. Oh, that's cool. Ooh.
Sorry, I get
That's
distracted.
great. Music is also part of the it's part of part 3 of the finale and part 4 of the finale, but part 1 of the finale, I'm working on the music for that as well while working on this next Sandersides episode. So there is music that is also part of this. But yeah, right now I'm trying to really narrow my scope so that I can get the Sandersides episodes up. And thank you guys. I appreciate the super chat, Liz, and that or equally marketable. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And also from Liz, thank you for your super chat. Thank you so much. Your content both helped me through my mother's death in 2015 and to helping me to come out as bisexual a short time ago. Wow. Well, whatever I had been able to do to assist with that is such an honor, Liz, and congratulations. Proud of you for coming out. That is awesome. We love a powerful bisexual.
Yes. Oh my god.
I like the mural being revealed. I love you cleaning up this part of the thing.
I am locked in right now. There's nothing.
There's nothing else that matters.
To go back real quick to something you were just saying.
Please.
I feel like it's really cool and important that you are finding that balance between music and doing things, but then also working on your characters and your videos and your because it was
that balance.
It was such a thing for a while of how do I find time and energy in both, and this was why yours was such a. Oh wait, I can just hold this down.
Oh,
you can just hold this button down.
I don't think I knew that. What button?
I just press the side.
And it's just held?
Yeah. My finger has been.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice.
Well, do we run out of water ever?
That's a great question.
Not a drought?
I don't know. Information stand roof. 12% clean.
I don't like looking at that because it keeps telling me everything is not clean.
We got another one for Romina's Bubble. Thank you for your super chat, Romina. Yeah, no, the balance is huge. Finishing yours was a huge. I mean, other than the Disney friendship mashup I did at the top of 2023, which we basically worked on in 2022, there was no musical projects other than that original song that I was able to work on for all of 2023 and almost all of 2024. Finishing this was a huge feat, but I think it's an example of it doesn't matter how long it takes. If you finish it and you're proud of it, all of you might have projects that you've been working on for years, and that's totally fine. I really want to impress upon everybody that projects are always there and you're never behind with them. Please take your time with them, and because I'm so happy that we took our time with it and got it to where it was with yours.
Why rush it?
Why rush it?
The right way.
I wanted to work with Terrence. Terrence has a hell of a schedule. working with him had to be something that I had to be very patient for. Working with Joseph, you have to be patient for. You have to make sure that everyone have the space. You know,
I'm the only one that's like, let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I gotta give Calypso time, but no, Calypso needed 2 weeks to get it all together.
We're good. I got dancers. You hit me up. You were like, you've already worked on choreography. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you already started the Yeah, you were like, I've done one rehearsal. It's done. I was like, okay. And hey, that's cool too. If you can work on something really fast, that's also really good.
That's how my jobs tend to work. I mean,
that's true.
We've done Cabaret and Sweeney now, and we did those in like a month for the whole show. So I just work in that capacity because it's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I open this again?
Open information board F.
Open.
Ooh.
It hit me.
And you can press tab to see what you've missed.
So
there's some on the there's some on the edge there.
Want to. This game is it's a lot for me. This is a lot for me, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
it's
no.
so dirty. Okay.
It's so dirty.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Floaty Abby, thank you for your super chat. But they say, hi Thomas, I've been a big fan of your content. I got into a scooter accident recently, and your content has really helped me look on the bright side. Oh my gosh. I hope that you have a speedy recovery, Floaty. I hope so. And yeah, I'm hoping that our videos give you a pleasant distraction at times when you need it, because I know I need that content too. What is it? Like, do you have any go-to like comfort watches?
I mean, beyond like The Office, I feel like is such like
Office is such a good one. You and Gavin.
I know,
and
right?
me, technically. I went to bed watching The Office for years.
I've been like a lot better about not watching TV at night, just for my own.
Well, we switched to, I think, audio, right?
Yeah.
Because I have to listen to a podcast.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It's like, I'm a cartoon person, so like any type of. I know this is really stupid because it's not really my demographic or anything. But this morning I was like, because I wasn't feeling good, I just watched Bluey all morning.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude. I was on
the accents. Like,
we were on a boys trip the other weekend. Me, David, and Leo. We were in a boys trip doing escape rooms, and in the hotel room we left the TV on. All three of us were so exhausted we fell asleep with the TV on Disney. That shows you what channels we were able to watch. Also, who cares? It was Disney. And then I woke up to the Bluey theme song, and I had watched a little bit of it, but I finally was like, I woke up and I'm like, this is so sweet. Bluey's so sweet.
I was like a PBS kid growing up. Like, it just reminds me of like it's like PBS cartoon.
Yeah, it does.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time's so great. Like, have you watched Over the Garden Wall? Oh, duh. That's such a stupid question. That's such a stupid question. Calypso's like, we were darn near close to. Calypso wanted to do a whole group costume of Over the Garden Wall. Today is its 10-year anniversary.
Is today the day?
Yeah.
I thought it was the 10th. I don't know anything. Okay, yeah, we can still do it. We're still gonna do a costume. And I'm manifesting that.
We also want to do a group watch because David hasn't watched Over the Garden Wall.
And it's so easy. I just had a friend come over who hadn't seen it, and you can watch the whole thing in like an hour and a half or something.
Yeah, like, it's very quick.
It's very quick. And they loved it. My friend is
so good.
Has that natural fall vibes anyway.
If you haven't watched Over the Garden Wall, it's still worth it. It's fall vibes.
It's perfect for like as soon as it gets a little cold out. Yes. You're just like, yes.
Quill just watched it. Quill
for the first time.
Well, no.
Okay,
Quill had a sick day, and Quill was like, I was like, put on some Over the Garden Wall. It's a beautiful time for that. And Quill's like, I think I will. And then
I found someone with the overalls. So
ooh.
Yeah, we're still gonna make that outfit.
Yeah.
Costume.
That'd be so fun.
Shoot something.
You want to be Greg?
I feel like that's the easiest thing, but if it's so hard. There's so many good characters. If I had to pick, I would just be the frog.
The frog!
Jason Thunderburger.
Jason Thunderberg.
But not the...
Thunderburger.
But he also has all the present names, like George Washington. I don't know. The frog is like 18,000.
There's so many names. That'll be a question on a trivia that's just
how many
geared
people
towards
know that frog? How many names does that frog have?
how many names and list them. Thank you for your super chat, Jade. Hello, Thomas and Calypso. Hope y'all are doing well. Just want to say y'all did a wonderful job on yours. Definitely a song plus music video I've had on repeat. I love hearing that. Yeah, the dancers did such a good job with that. Now those were all Calypso's dancers. They, for the most part, they learned that in 2 days' time.
Yeah, or one.
Some of them learned it, like, in the day before. We had a day before the music video shoot that was scheduled. Calypso did an amazing job.
Was so fun.
That Calypso, Calypso. That rehearsal was so fun. Terrence had just gotten in that morning from New York.
So that was like a nice little reunion.
Yes.
I haven't seen him in.
Yeah. Oh, you hadn't?
No, I hadn't seen him since you guys filmed.
The friendship matchup.
Because that was another
end of
time I was supposed to
2022.
do choreography, and I came like super.
That's wild.
Like that.
Yeah, and so that was a really nice little get together. So fun. All of them were so sweet.
Aren't they?
They were.
Them.
You had prepped me with a few of them already beforehand.
Yeah.
Just in personality wise, we already talked about Lila. Lila, just a person full of ideas, and we can go into that. But yeah, I think we had reached out to a couple. You had reached out to a couple people. We know we needed some semblance of an audience for this dance show, so I'm reaching out to a few of my friends. Calypso was reaching out.
We weren't gonna have enough people.
I was like, we need to, through optics, we need to make it look like there's an audience, because I'm like, there's no way we can get a lot of people.
So I actually reached out to because we filmed it at Santa Fe College, and we have the fine arts department, which is where I work.
Yeah.
So I reached out to the theater people, Zach Sopko, who was in Sweeney with us, and he used to be the president of the theater club.
Yeah.
So that's how we got all those theater kids.
Yeah.
Was because he brought some theater club members in.
And they were lovely.
They were great. I had some other dance majors who couldn't be in the video but were featured as extras.
We had, for those out there, Kenny was in the audience. You might not have known Kenny was there in the audience. Lev.
My mom.
Calypso's mom. That was the other thing. Calypso's mom was Terrence's drama teacher.
Yes.
And then we also had Terrence's old chorus teacher in the audience.
Rollo.
So that was full circle for Terrence. Terrence was like, it's wild to have been able to come back into town from doing his off-Broadway show to then come back to do a music video and have his teachers in the audience.
Yes.
How cool is that? And then we had Alex Wild, our photographer friend, Alex, in the audience. And then we had Amelise, who was the violinist on the track. Amelise was there, who got to be part of the music video herself. And she brought several of her friends. Yeah.
It was such a cool group.
Cool assortment of people. Some Sweeney people.
There were definitely.
We had some Sweeney people there from our cast of Sweeney Todd.
Yeah. It was one of those things, we didn't get to see this part, but like before we got filming and when Phil and I were out there doing like all the business logistics stuff, it was kind of like, hey, we've got such an interesting people here. Why don't you guys like next couple minutes and just talk and get to know each other and make connections and network? I was like, we have theater people, we have music people, everyone was kind of for different reasons or brought them there, and so people made a lot of really connections.
Did they?
New people, yeah. Like beyond the reunion aspect of it, there was like people who got to like meet new and that, because like I said, it was like almost 40 people showed up. Like we were not expecting that. Quill and I had to like,
yeah, it was you were so good at making sure everyone felt taken care of. It was so, while we were like running around getting the whole video prepped, James was the videographer who is doing such an amazing job.
Like, can we just talk about how like none of this would be as good if that footage, like that actual cinematography that he captured wasn't as stunning, and when we saw it for the first time, it's like,
yeah,
it's gonna be
good.
Like,
he does such an amazing job with what he's able to capture. It was such just a beautiful, and then of course Quill being on hand the whole time. You all were just like an incredible working squad. It was fantastic.
It was a really good team. We definitely would do this again.
Yes, we got another one from Monique. Thank you for your super chat. Yours reminds me that we need more gay romances in media. Oh yeah, sure.
Well, that was the thing we talked about too. Like, did we buy in this like genre? Like, it's like, no, it's a gay pop duet.
Yeah.
Like, and we were like, what example? We couldn't find that many examples of that already existing. There really wasn't.
Yeah. No, I think I was like, I don't know how many of those exists out there. But I was like, I want to contribute to it. I think it would be really fun to contribute to whatever is out there. We got another one from Zira. Are you planning on showing some behind the scenes stuff with yours? Vocal parts, vids of the dance, vids, etc. Me and my friends Kaja and Haley want to learn. Yeah, so
we have so much more.
We do. I think we have a whole long range shot of the opening, that has the dance sequence that then gets looped. So I feel like that we could do that.
We could definitely do that. We have all of the dancers had their duet and solo tracks, which is just like more footage of them improvising beautiful. But I still think it might be fun if people are interested. It would not be hard to pull some of those together and do a video, so that you too how to.
I would love that. Dance. Yeah, so if you are interested,
it's user-friendly.
Yeah, it is. It's very They learned it in 2 days. I feel like that. And also, Calypso had to make it so that it was like a dance that I could do, that I could repeat. So
I like when dances are. They seem accessible. They seem like, real. And like, that's why the improvisation and the solo moments and the stuff that they do, I'm just like, okay, like, queen out, go for it, girl.
Yeah.
Like, do your thing. Yeah. They can show off all their like technique and skill and what they train for. The basis of the dance is supposed to be something really lovely and beautiful, and that doesn't mean it has to be difficult.
No, yeah.
I think the dance is. Learn it. You want to learn it?
I would love to see some people try their hands at it, because I know that they would all do amazing at it.
And then you grab a friend and you do that, like, that dip.
The dip! Which was, oh gosh.
Do you want to clean something? I've just been
Do I want to clean something?
Clean something.
Yes.
Let me chill for a second.
You're my mom right now. Do you want to clean something? You want to go ahead and clean something? If you're going to have us over? How do you oh, okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
The side one.
So nice.
It is very satisfying, but if you click tab, it starts to get everything's still dirty.
Yeah, I do. I will need to get to the top of that
this is like
little whatever you call it.
Yeah,
with the scaffold.
I've been cleaning the way I do at home as a 5 foot tall person, which is everything above my eyesight. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
And yeah, so then in terms of other little fun facts with the BTS, I'm trying to think. There definitely is a lot of video Quill took with my phone when we were up there that I can continue to share. A lot of it's vertical though. I don't know if it'll make a good BTS video if it's all vertical, but maybe, who knows? And then there's just a couple things that James was able to also film. I know there was one of Terrence goofing off.
Yeah, I was gonna say his little hobby horse.
The little hobby horse moment that because Terrence is like a little acrobat. He can do all sorts of those things, and he was goofing off a little bit. That might be fun to share. And then just like fun facts as far as like, there's some just like fun moments. Like, I think I talked about this in an Instagram story, but the finger touch that a lot of people really enjoyed was not part of the original conceit of the video at all. This was the thing. Lila had an initial idea. Again, Lila's one of the dancers, and Lila had brought it up first to Calypso, and Calypso was like, I told her that I would let her propose this idea to you.
Because again, yes, and the best idea doesn't always have to come from the charge.
Nope. Yeah.
So staying open to that, actually, like, able to try these things. And Lila's one of those types of people that, like, I was her age. I had people like my mom and people like Abby at the Hippodrome take classes on me and let me try ideas and let me do things. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Is because someone wasn't like, well, this isn't your place. Like,
right.
You need to not pitch ideas. It's like, that idea might be something really cool. Plus, like, I want Lila to like direct. I think she would be.
She would be a great director.
She needs to.
She has the energy.
Oh my gosh, and she has
passion.
the vision for things. So she keeps making the joke. You'll see it on. Like, I'm coming after your job. Like,
she does. She does.
It's like, girl, take it. Sometimes I'm tired. Like, I was like, if I need something in the future and it's a job I can't do, I might pitch Lila for the job.
Dude, yeah, she was great. She was such a fun spirit on the set, and she also was just like, I think this would be really fun if at some point yours and Terrence's fingers touch, or like hands. It was like described as like a hand touch while we were watching the dance show, and I was just like, my initial reaction to it was, no thanks.
It'd be too like cheesy.
I thought it was gonna be cheesy. I thought that was cliche, or you know, it just that was my gut instinct of it, because I was just like, it wasn't part of my vision, and I had my initial misgivings to it. But at the end of the day, after all the dancers had been dismissed, and we were literally the last shot, I was like, let's just get it for Lila, for Lila. Let's just do it because she wanted us to at least try it.
And the
doesn't
argument
hurt to,
too was like, if Lila thinks that, because she's slightly younger than us, we
sure,
won't say how much, but like,
sure.
So if Lila thinks that this is something that could do, we're like, might just be thinking about it from our old.
Totally. Like, absolutely.
We've seen this before.
Absolutely. And I just was like, I was really nervous about making anything that felt too overly sanguine or too, I don't know, ham-fisted. I don't know if that's the right way to use that phrase. So I was just really nervous. I was really skittish about that. And here, this is me also at the same time making a video where like we're dancing to like with the crush in our head. Like that's,
oh my gosh.
I'm already there in terms of it being very dreamlike and fun. So we filmed it, and I plugged it into the music video edit after filming everything or editing everything else. And I really liked it. It hit.
It worked because we looked at both versions.
I was like,
You showed me both versions. And you showed me the first version without it first. I was like, oh, this is lovely. This is
right,
cool.
exactly.
And then you showed me the version with it, and I kind of looked at you, and I was like, yo, that might be better.
That might work.
Because the whole point was it emphasized the story. Again, everything goes back to servicing stories in the production. Yeah. And what it was, it gave the characters, because we kept going back and forth between fantasy.
Yeah.
And the reality was these two people are just sitting and watching a dance. But the fantasy was that they, felt so enthralled with each other that they just wanted to be in this moment. And
you contextualized that finger touch in such a way that like I was like, oh, now I get it.
Now
like you were like the little moment of showing the sign that they'd been looking for. What in a way was the dancing that we then see mine and Terrence's characters do on stage. And I was like, wow, that really tied everything together.
Arm moment, and then going into the dip, and it's like all of that is what happens in your when you have a crush on someone, and they slightly give you a little that maybe. And even we did leave it open-ended.
Exactly.
Like, what do you guys think?
Right. And I will tell you, my original way of like showing like some sort of like element of interest in each other was that we filmed both me and Terrence like doing a full side look at each other.
Yes.
And like having more moments of looking at each other in the audience. I kept none of them. None of them made any sense to me. The shots were just a little bit too cheesy in my mind. Like they just didn't work at all.
Vague.
They were vague.
In a way that's like, it's hard to. I'm someone that is pretty good at reading body language and things, but not everyone is, and that's okay. Like some of us struggle. Like there's times where I struggle too. Like, what is this person? And so I wanted to the audience. What they think they're thinking is probably right too. Like that little touch. Like, if you're thinking that they might have a moment, give them a moment.
Give them a moment. Let them have a little bit of that.
I know.
So yeah, it was. Anyway, this is all. This is a lot of rambling to just be like how much something can change, like from you know, the beginning of the idea to the making of the video. Like there's a big thing. Joan really impressed this upon me, that a story is written 3 times. Once while in the writing, when you write the script. Second, when you're filming it. And then third, when you're editing it. And because each time you find something new or you discover something doesn't work, you know, in different ways. And that absolutely happened. I think somebody in the chat asked like how long it took to make yours. I think somebody documented it. I started up in New York in February of 2023 was when I went up there brainstorming ideas and beginning lyrics. And then, oh, Kenny, you're behind me.
No one came. I have candy.
Oh!
Candy.
Absolutely.
I hope that's okay.
Oh, that's awesome. There's Kit Kat and Reese.
It's green Kit Kat because it's like rich, and this is
so
pumpkin
cute.
shaped.
I'm gonna take 2 them later.
Kit Kats are so good.
Okay.
I'm gonna save you one.
You want me to leave the bowl for there, or?
Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah, I'll
Take
just
it. I'm
I'll
gonna
just
take
put it here for now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Everything going all right?
Everything's
Yeah,
going
we're
good.
chill-
We're
like,
chilling.
honestly so
This is a
chilling right
very
now.
addictive
I
game.
know, right? I play this on my stream like as often as I can. It's so... At first, I was just about to go in the background and do like a little like weird like little trot and dance like that little girl that interrupted the interview. But I was like, nah, I'll just give some candy.
Oh gosh.
I don't like when it reveals how much it's still dirty.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we are
Like,
refraining from pressing the
does give
tab
me
button as
anxiety.
much as
What's
possible.
even worse though is that when you're close, you see like there's a little bit left, but then it's like, nope, we got rid of it. It's like, no, I want to finish. That's the point. I want to finish the thing.
Yeah, I
Also-
feel like
Also, I like how the pressure washer is like themed like Shrek.
oh, I didn't even.
Yeah,
notice
because
that.
it's normally just like a normal pressure washer.
I love it.
Are there any tips or any tricks that you like? You're like, oh, I wish I knew this the first time I played.
Yeah, I know, because we're learning
Because I
things
just
so.
learned that you can hold down that button.
Yeah,
and it
each
auto-plays.
different headpieces like has like different like ranges, and so the smaller the range, the more powerful it is. But the lighter it is, you have to get closer. But yeah, I think you guys gotten all taken down, so I'll leave you back to it. I
Thank you.
gotta go ahead and take care of some. So I'll be.
Thank you, Kenny.
Welcome.
Thomas, what's your favorite candy?
Reese's.
Mia wants to.
Or Reese's. Who asked? Oh, thank you for your super chat, Mia.
Grabbed you some of those.
Zav says thank you. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Zav. Layla ate for that idea. Also, love you, Thomas and Calypso. Started watching Sandersides when I was 14 to 15. I'm 20 now. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. And then Ol Snippers, thank you for your super chat. Thomas, you're such a skibbity rizzler, Ohio Sigma. I might have just said something really bad there. On Gyat, how did you edge into such a level 10 Luskmaxer? Is that last one even real? That's weird. We got somebody. Phoenix likes Butterfingers. I don't know. It's a lot of Gen Alpha slang. Oh, and then I don't know if I've stated this fact yet.
That's positive. That's gotta be positive.
What?
Okay, I'm listening.
I don't know if I've stated this yet because we were talking about the cafe scenes, and just how nice and quaint it was. I forgot to ask Terrence exactly what it was, but the conversation we were actually having there was all about anime. It was about.
Really?
It was. Did I not tell you that?
I feel like you told me briefly because I was like, you guys look so natural and smiley.
It was
like,
so
oh,
natural.
We're just having a conversation.
It was so natural because like he had just told me about an anime he thought that I would enjoy that he was currently obsessed with, which was called, I think, Scissor Samurai, something like that. It's a fighter who became a barber.
So Sweeney Todd.
So yeah, exactly. It was Sweeney Todd.
That's so good.
And I wanted him to explain it to me. I was just like, we need to have a conversation. Go ahead and explain what Scissor Samurai was. And if I'm getting the name of it wrong, I apologize. But yeah, that is what we're discussing in the midst of that cafe.
I love that because it's like, it's natural, it's real. Actually, we do.
It's exactly right.
Like, you're like, because I do that all the time where we're like, you're always trying to get me to watch shows and stuff.
Yes,
and I'll
yes.
be like, okay, tell me what it's.
Yeah, because, that probably would be the conversation that those characters were having. It was like, something very innocuous, but still very fun. And that honestly is like, I truly think that's the context of the conversation I wanted to display in the music video. And it's also it's also what conversations between me and Terrence usually are. I was like, this is going to be very easy if we just discuss what we normally discuss. Yeah. Like, we're not even going to have to act that much.
It's also hard if someone's like, camera in your face. Happier. Things natural. Versus the forced aspect of it. So you can drop into character. Forcing it. So anyone out there who wants acting, always are like things that you already have. So,
yeah.
So, and Terrence is just such a pro.
He's such a pro. It's so easy with him.
It's not.
It's so easy with him.
The floors.
Well, I'm trying to get this lamppost here. If I can at least save one. If I can just say one store side. Wow, a lot of things just glowed there. I can't get the top of it though. Well, but look at how much better this looks. Look at how good I did here. I did such a good job with this.
Someone recommended bringing the scaffolding over. Right? How do you? That's the real.
The scaffolding? Oh, you want me to see if I can move it?
Well,
I think you just push it, right? What carts? Can you move the carts?
No.
Let's see here.
Merch stock.
Yeah, super chat from Livius. Will we be getting any merch restocked, like the pins, necklaces, or shirts in other sizes? Yeah, we've gotten this a bit. Each one of those just costs the money to restock, and usually when you have to restock the whole thing. And I think we just have to explore whether we have the finances to be able to do that. But if we do, I would like to, usually because they have a minimum order quantity that you have to, if you're gonna order it, you have to order a bunch. So let me explore that a little bit, Livius, because I think it's just gonna be a matter of money on our side if we can afford it. But if we can, I would love to do that. And then Ramina's Bubble said, hi, I met you at VidCon London 2020. Miss you. What's it like working on so many different things? Music, YouTube, theater. How do you balance everything? Oh, Romina. That's such a great question because I'm still figuring out how to balance it. Because obviously I feel I think that's my main thing is like I feel very pulled in a lot of different directions. Yeah, go ahead, take some of this for me. Because I actually don't know how to move that scaffolding. Ooh. Okay. But figuring. I know I saw the Reese's and I'm like, oh my gosh.
How do you move the scaffolding? To move it. I'm like getting back to take a look. Pick up, place equipment.
Akumatized version. Oh,
literally.
Oh, you can move it real fast and easy.
Oh, okay.
Akumatized version says yours is basically Thomas's espresso. That's funny. I wish. I mean, I feel really proud of it. So if Sabrina Carpenter really feels proud of espresso, likewise, I feel very.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I feel very proud of it too. But yeah, it's hard to know how to balance it. I'm still figuring it out. I think it's just a matter of taking things one step at one project at a time.
Yeah.
And that's been something that whether I've wanted to or not, it's something I've had to do. If I'm working on one big project, the other ones have to take secondary priority. I mean, I would advise that too. And also, like, while exploring passions, I have very much learned you have to take time for yourself.
Give yourself grace too. I get very anxious easily.
Yeah.
And I feel like I run out of time, or there's like a scarcity thing, like I'm not going to be. But all of the things that are meant to happen. Have to like believe in yourself, have perseverance for sure, but like don't get to like you can't do anything. Not doing anything. You're not getting it all. Which is why doing one thing at a time.
If anything, if you want to, like, another thing that's helped me has been organizing things into calendars. I know that's something you do. Oh my God,
that's my double Virgo. I am a list maker.
Yeah,
I
lists.
am a calendar person.
Yeah, to-do lists, calendars. The tried and true methods actually work. They work. They're there and often recommended for a reason, because it at least helps you keep track of, okay, here's what I've done, here's what I haven't done. And also they also help show you how much you have done, so that you give yourself the credit for the fact that, oh wow, I did do a lot this week, or this month in terms of tasks.
Those like gratitude check-ins.
Yeah.
Like making sure I am grateful for, because then you almost like it like self-motivate going on projects that might be difficult or time-consuming, because some things are just going to take more time than others.
They will. Yep.
They're just going to be
having grace for yourself, and I continuously have to work on that, because the internet's loud. I think the best time for a project is when no one knows that you're working on that project, so you have as much time as you can to dedicate to it.
True.
But other than that, once that video's up, you've got that pressure up to make sure that you're working on that and making sure that it's delivering, and that's something that I still continue to struggle with. But that happens. It's a part of being human and continuing to work on it. Film Finds, thank you for commenting on a clip of my reaction vid to yours on TikTok. You guys made something special. Did the color choices have any special meaning? Film Finds, I think I remember this from Film Finds. Thank you for your super chat. The
colors were a thing.
The colors, some people definitely commented about how the colors were reminiscent of the Men Loving Men gay pride flag, which was a complete coincidence.
Total accident. It
was an accident. What happened? Because we were originally trying to, work with the colors that matched the cover art for the song.
Yeah,
which was blue and purple. Which was just colors that I'm very partial to. I just have always seen those colors with this song. It's just how I don't know if it was anything close to synesthesia. I think I just like those colors, and I really wanted to pair them with this song. And
we had my beautiful tech students, Vivius and Aaron, who they were basically like, whatever you guys need, tell us and we'll make it happen. Yeah. So I gave them that picture and they designed lights. And then it just wasn't working. It didn't look right.
Because you got, so the other half of this was that the costumes that all the dancers were wearing were using mostly outfits that came from Calypso's closet.
I have an extensive closet.
Calypso does a lot of thrifting.
If anyone wants
a lot of thrifting. And so the majority of the colors were like blue, greens, and yellows.
Lots of greens. Lots of greens we ended up with.
And so the lighting was flipped to match that. And it just worked. Like I was like, okay, I'm down with this color scheme for the video.
Beautiful,
and then it was just a happy accident that it matched that particular pride flag with the story.
Yeah, we got happy about that.
And I think that was, as a film nerd, gotta love the classic bi lighting, says Film Finds. Yeah, I definitely don't mind that. Those color combinations are great. The bi flag really popped off with that color combo.
They knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing. It's fantastic. Let's see here. Midnight's Death, thank you for your super chat. I'm Essek on Patreon. I'm not sure if this was already asked, but what was yours and Calypso's favorite moment while making yours? You have an answer for this?
While making it?
While making yours.
I thought I was going to say, like, of the video.
You could probably also say that. Yeah.
I think while making it was honestly like those rehearsals because there was one rehearsal where you and with just the dancers, and then the final rehearsal with Terrence.
Yeah.
And in those moments, we were being collaborative, creative. That's where we discovered some of the shots, like the shot of Terrence walking with Aiden in the background matching up to Garrett.
Oh my gosh.
Because I had the idea of the diagonal shot. I was like, I just feel like this would be really cool for that Do You See Me with the heads turning.
That was so cool.
So I think in the rehearsals, having the time, as much as filming was actually a joy. Like filming was...
It was so lovely.
It was easy, it was fun, it was lighthearted. Like we laughed, we all cheered for each other. There's something really special about having the time in a rehearsal process to discover those things. And we did all that so that the day of shooting, it was like no stress. We knew exactly what we capture.
Yeah.
And we even had time to like get more. But yeah, for me, it would be those rehearsals with you and Terrence because they were fun and
they were,
and we got out early.
They were
like,
great.
They were we got everything we needed in like a couple hours, and we still had time to like, mess around and play with the butterfly wings. Just literally.
We did. We made great time. Later that day, we filmed the cafe shots. Me and Terrence. We made the most out of that particular day.
So there was no stress in terms of like creation of it.
I was just I was just honored everyone was wanting to be a part of it. So I was happy with whatever we got. They
were over the moon. I mean, dancers were so excited and wanting to be there, and that makes like the work so much. Are working on something everyone is passionate and excited about, and putting them.
They were really they helped to really bolster my I don't know, my pride in the song, because they were so sweet about it, and they made a little thank you video to me afterwards, and I thought that was so sweet.
They also like got into it. Like Garrett has a beautiful voice, and Garrett was like harmonizing along with you and like singing along. Like they all had the song memorized by the end.
They're truly some of the sweetest individuals. I could not imagine doing it with a better group of people. And I'm so happy they had a good time.
They've got that same yes and thing. Where when we were like joking around about like lifting Terrence, like they were just like, all right, here we go, he's up. Like he was up before like any of us even had a second to be like, here's how you lift him.
They were so sweet. Yeah, no, everyone was such a good energy. Yeah. It was so, I couldn't imagine doing it with better people. They really, I think it was just a nice mutual admiration and love fest for everybody. So yeah, couldn't be, the strides that they're gonna make are gonna be amazing. They're gonna do amazing things. I was super, super honored. Film Finds. Thomas, you did a good job dancing too. Thank you.
Yes, you did.
I had a great teacher.
You did.
That was Calypso.
I think Thomas is a great dancer, and I talk about this all the time. Probably the first thing danced my choreography, this was a bazillion years ago, but was White Christmas.
Oh, wow. You did White Christmas?
I choreographed White Christmas.
Dude,
that's how long ago
that was some tap dancing. That was little big feather dancing.
And I was like, like, you're a solid dancer.
So nice.
Thank you,
Calypso.
Really the vulnerability of dance is obvious. It's prominent. It's like one of the reasons we have dance teachers that understand that not all bodies certain things, and that's perfectly fine as well. Working with visuals to make match or aesthetic. Yes. Love that. And I'm done. I just leave.
You're like, once you finish one big panel, you're like, kind of like, I don't want to start on anything else.
I don't want to do anything else.
as she continues to pressure wash.
I can't help it.
No, I know.
I need to move this.
I need it all clean. I need it all clean.
Look at all this.
Oh, gosh. There's so much. We're
going to be here for the rest of our lives. Did you have any favorite moments? You kind of
did. I have any favorite moments?
Me, but...
I kind of liked how you took the handography idea I had and then you made it where because my original idea was it going to be the singer here and a bunch of handography was going to be like around the
like just a lot of
a lot of this. And Calypso was like, let's move the dancers back and doing the choreography behind. And I was like, that sounds like a really cool idea. We were really unsure how possible it was going to be because me and Terrence are two different sizes.
Yeah,
but it really worked out. And Film Finds, I believe, is the individual who made the note about as the dancers peeled back behind us and then covered us up. It really goes with the lyrics. I'll just live in my mind, like we're burying ourselves behind. I was like, what a beautiful observation for the dance in that moment.
There are so many moments that those kind of like happy accidents happen, but then also I think as the entire production team started to understand the story more, we were able to also create some of them. Like Garrett's improv at the beginning has the whole like his hand, and we were just like, yeah, that's exactly what is happening.
I didn't even know that was improvised by Garrett. I didn't even see it when it was filmed. That's another one of those moments where like the music video was. Then that part was written by the editing because I found it in the footage and was like, this is perfect for this moment and the music at the very beginning of the music video. Let's go to some of these super chats because we've gotten a few in here. Zoe says, too sleepy to keep watching. Gotta go. Good night from Ireland, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye, Zoe. And thank you for your artwork today of Logan's Appreciation Day. And then we had one from Teresa Place. Calypso, Mama wants to know if you and Bray are coming over for Sunday night dinner.
Oh my gosh, that's my dad.
There is a place. P.S. Very proud of you and your work, and Thomas too. That's so funny.
My dad literally is like, you're late for dinner. This is so embarrassing. I love this. He's become like he's on the YouTube. He's obviously on here. Like
that's so funny.
He was very, very proud of the video. I actually gave him a little sneak
peek
before. So before it released, I showed him part of the footage. My dad is the loveliest, most supportive person ever, and he loves you and all of your art. So he was really excited.
I truly did not know that. So thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Chris. When I showed it to my dad and my aunt and uncle, and they immediately wanted to watch it again. So I thought that was really nice. I wanted to watch it a second time.
It's one of those things where it's very shareable. People that may not, be to your channel or watch all of your content.
Yeah, true.
It's something that can be kind
of
like
it's accessible.
Yeah. From that, we watched it a bunch of times.
I love that.
Just in different ways.
That's great.
It's also catchy. Like the song is just catchy and nice to have on in the background. Like it's this whole wall is clean.
Look at you. Did it just glow?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That must be an emotional moment.
I cannot believe he's like, you're late for.
That's so funny.
Whatever.
If you need to go, you can totally go.
I'm fine. I need to clean.
Cactals also have a super chat. Thank you for your super chat, Cactals. And I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. Can't believe I've been watching you since I was 13 and I'm now 19. It's crazy to me. I've watched so many of your videos on repeat and really hope to get into a creative project sometime in the future. That's so cool. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that you've been enjoying all of the videos for that long. I'm
so interested in what kind of creative want to do.
Oh yeah, that is very true.
There's a lot out there. There's a lot of ways to like your creativity flowing.
Does anybody want to share any of their creative projects or endeavors in the chat? Oh, starting a band.
That's a good one.
Writing a story. Drawing,
dancing.
animation. Yeah, that'd be wild. Mia, another one from Mia. Thank you for your super chat, Mia. Helping someone out who had asked what part of the process took the longest. The writing, the recording of the music video. I got you. Okay, the writing or the recording of the music video. I got you, Avery. Avery, yeah, thank you, Mia, for helping Avery there. Definitely the writing and the recording. I would say the writing actually, once I found the groove for the writing I got done rather quickly. Once a song, once I found my way of like going through it, I think the writing might have taken me a week, not even.
Wow,
I think it was quick. It was quick because it was just, and this has happened like maybe 3 times in my life where the idea just flowed out. I had a poem that won in a contest when I was in middle school, and I woke up in the middle of the night with this idea, and I wrote the poem out in the middle of the night. And so like sometimes that just happens. The recording of the song definitely took the longest because it was like recording, instrumentalizing, re-recording, bringing Terrence down there, recording his stuff, re-recording my stuff, recording new harmonies, finalizing the mix, adding other instrumentation, taking instrumentation out, mastering the mix. A lot of it, recording took all, and then the music video filming took a day.
1 day.
Yeah. Once, and that was thanks to Calypso. Well, sorry, it took 2 days technically because the cafe shoot was the day before, but that was thanks to having a shot list that Calypso helped create. Knowing the choreography that we were going to do, having a storyboard that was created for the video, a very rough storyboard, but it got us there.
Yeah,
it got us there.
Those photos.
Oh my gosh.
That would be some behind the scenes. Thomas's drawings.
My stick figures, lots of stick figures.
There's one of that like moment where it zooms in on the eyes and the hands. I want it tattooed. I want it tattooed.
I love it. I love it.
So funny.
I also love people sharing their ages in the chat. This is very exciting. I love that. It's just showing there's all sorts of ages here in the chat, which I think is so fun. Let's see here. Dark Lord says currently working on making you a fursona for the furry fandom. Oh, absolutely. Who is this? This is Dark Lord. Thank you for your super chat and thank you for making me a fursona. I appreciate that. That's awesome. I was at a convention a few weekends ago and I got to take my first picture with somebody in a furry outfit.
Yeah.
It'd been my first one. I'd never taken a picture with somebody in a fursuit. Then Ol Snippers, thank you for your super chat. They said, I don't know about you guys, but I think this sweet old Thomas Feller might be gay. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we definitely went into it a little bit. Let me see here, because there's a couple others I think I might have missed down here. We got one from Liz Whitehorn. Thank you for your super chat. Hydrate, water check. You need water?
Girl. Kitty.
I think I might have left mine in my car.
Yeah, we're bad about this.
We are bad about this.
You can hear like my scratchy voice.
Well, those of you on the chat, make sure you're drinking water. And we're almost done too. It is 6:25.
Yeah,
so
I'm late for dinner.
It's been an hour and a half almost, so we're about there.
I just gotta finish this thing.
I know. Look at how you've made things a lot cleaner. Look at how much nicer that looks. If we just look over here, we're good.
If we just look in this one corner.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Let's see here if I've missed any. I think. Okay. I know there's some at the top. I just wanted to check down here if there was any other ones. Oh, Monique, we already talked about the patent ranking video. Lizard Witchy, thank you for your super chat. This is their first time watching a stream. Thank you so much for joining. If you're still here.
Is such a good.
Yeah. And then going back up, a couple more here. Half Lazy Arts, thank you for your super chat. They said they've been wanting to start an LGBTQ and neurodivergent webcomic in the long run. A webcomic. I love webcomics. I'm like, if I have ever had the art skills, I have a story in my mind, but I'm like, I would only want to tell it through graphic novel.
It's not too late.
No, it's not. It definitely is not too late. But like that would be another thing on top of my other projects, and I also would take a lot of collaboration. That I'm like because I can't do it. Another one from Film Finds. Thank you for your super chat, Film Finds. They say, Calypso, what would be your dream show to choreograph for? And what's your next dream role, Thomas? You'd be fun in Some Like It Hot. Oh, I didn't even think about Some Like It Hot. That's a good one.
My next dream show I would want to direct would be The Wild Party.
Whoa!
Are you familiar with it?
Is this the one with 3 characters?
It has 3 main characters, but it has more than that.
Okay.
It's like a 1920s party.
Wow.
There's like a clown, a sad, tragic clown. It's a little dark. It's a little grown up.
Yes.
It's almost like
from what I remember, yeah.
Yeah. But recently, someone pitched to me doing Pippin again. Love to do Pippin again.
Pippin. You've done Pippin before?
I've done Pippin in terms of like, but I haven't choreographed it.
I didn't even know you were in it.
When I was very young, my mom did it.
Oh.
And it's one of her favorite shows. It's one of my favorites. And then I will be directing a children's production of Schoolhouse Rock, like Conjunction Junction.
Wow.
So I'm going to be doing that in the spring at one of the theaters here.
That was the first, so that was the cast party of that show at Tammy's that I got introduced to Vine by Antonio.
Serious?
Yeah, that was the cast party at Steak and Shake.
Oh my god.
That then led to Antonio
yeah.
showing me what Vine was.
That is funny. That is full circle.
Full circle.
So
full circle.
Yeah, I love musicals, but I like to get real creative with them. I want to do something in the round again.
Yeah, we did Sweeney Todd in the round, which just means we had audience members on all sides of us. And it was great. It was an amazing. There possibly might be some people in here, but there were some amazing moments in the theater around, and you didn't have to. It was so intimate. Everything was intimate and just gorgeous, and we made the whole show a haunted house.
Yes,
it was so cool.
Exactly what it felt like.
It was so cool.
Oh, I'm seeing all these parts I missed. I gotta go to dinner. Okay.
Midnight's Death asks, "Thank you for your super chat, Midnight's Death." They said, "What is your favorite part what is your favorite part of the choreography?" I'm assuming of yours.
The hand moments came out really satisfying.
We were very surprised about the hands working. The handography was a risk.
But I think, honestly, the like little Bridgerton phrase, I just really love it. Like, I think it did exactly what I wanted it to do, which is very satisfying as a choreographer.
Yeah.
I realized you didn't answer the question about dream.
Oh, my dream role.
Yeah.
Boy. Now. But my last dream role that I really had on my list was Sweeney Todd. Yeah. So I don't know, because I've done Leo Bloom. I know Inez said Evan Hansen, but they would need to change the key, because I just can't sing. My problem is I'm truly a baritone. Like I'm just out of reach of a G. And that's usually, a G is what most male protagonists in any musical have to hit. They have to hit a G. Not saying I have to be a protagonist. Like, honestly, the villain roles are super fun. And if I were really thinking about a villain role,
it's tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Scar in Lion King.
Yeah, that would be really fun. That's a great.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
My mind's
I've done Javert. Javert was one that really stood out to me. I'm trying to think of Aku says Thomas as Fiero from Wicked. Again, I can't hit those notes all the way. That's a tenor role. I'm so
you couldn't sing the MC though, and you were perfect. Like you're.
Oh, I didn't know what
much.
I didn't know what the MC's vocal range was. I just thought that I couldn't play the MC. I thought I couldn't master I knew I wasn't Alan Cumming.
Yeah, but you don't have to be. You're so good in that role too. Like that.
I really did enjoy that. You really did help me realize that was doable.
That was good for you.
I guess I'll be whatever part makes sense in Wild Party. That'll be my next dream role.
It's a really good part. It's actually in your vocal range.
Perfect.
He's the sad clown.
Oh, perfect. That works. I like that. I can do that.
We need help though. If you guys have any pitches for shows.
I know. If anybody knows any that makes sense in my, I can go to an F sharp.
I
can go to an F sharp.
We do a lot. We're a little burnt out. Sometimes we need some help. We just need someone.
Just a little burnt out.
I'll direct something again. But,
oh yeah.
But I'm like kind of spoiled now. I'm like, I only want to direct it. Like I've got.
You're so good at directing. I really enjoy watching you direct. There's another one here from another super chat. Thank you, Akumatized Verge. Are there healthy distractions? But Thomas and the sides are watching Gravity Falls instead of Frozen. Yeah, you just want to see the sides react to some of your favorite things. That would be. I wouldn't even know how to construct a video that takes place with a serialized bit of content. I feel like Cartoon Therapy would tackle Gravity Falls before the sides would, but who knows? Who knows? Gravity Falls is super fun. We have one, thank you, super chat from Jazzy Marie, which I love that name. Went to Rhode Island Comic Con this weekend and met Brandon Rogers and saw someone cosplay as Remus, and I kind of freaked out. That's very cool. I love, oh gosh, Brandon Rogers absolutely killing it at just in everything he does, but especially at conventions. I really love all of his interactions. Love that dude. And also, that's very cool to see a Remus cosplayer. Zira, who's in the chat, was a Remus cosplayer at the convention I was at. It was amazing. It made my day.
Whoa, okay, this will be the last thing I cover.
Oh, yes.
I literally was like, this is covered. We have to
do something about this. And then let's see here. Yeah, and I would say to Midnight's Death question about what is my favorite part of the choreography, I think it also would be the Bridgerton moment.
Yeah.
It's the dip was everything for me. I really like that.
The first time we did that dip, before you were in the room with the dancers, Garrett literally picked up Aiden. Like dipped him and then lifted him and spun him around. And Aiden was like very like, and I was like, you good, bro? And he was like, that was just like magical. Because he's a big dude.
He's a big dude. He's never been picked up gracefully.
Yeah, they do partnering. We have partnering in class at Santa Fe. But there is something very special about getting to partner people who are not used to being.
Yeah.
And that was one thing. And was just like, wow, is this what it feels like? Like, yeah.
I love that. I love those two dudes. They were the greatest. They were so fun. Cactal says, how have I listened to Epic the Musical? No, I need to listen to it.
I just got turned on to
Did you?
I had 2 students.
I keep getting told by multiple people.
Yep.
I gotta check it out.
2 students who did it for a showcase. It was beautiful. I listened to quite a of them, not all of them. It's very contemporary musical theater. Like it hits all of the things that you want in contemporary music. It's an original too, which is fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought it was good. And that's like
that's so cool.
Yeah, that's hard for me to like something.
Oh gosh, that's so neat. I love that so much. Yeah, I do need to check that out. That's very cool. Aki says someone used Epic for Sanderside's animatic. That's cool. I would love to see that. I geek out at animatics. They're so cool. And then this one, thank you for this super chat to Equally Marketable. They're saying I'm making a cookbook based on the sides for when I'm away at a 4-year uni and want to work on some skills. What would each side's favorite food be? Well, first of all, that sounds amazing. What would each side's favorite food be? Logan would be something jam-based, or maybe like a pastry or something like that. Something that also would be sweet but nutritional. Patton's would just be some sort of dessert. Something with chocolate in it, no fruit. And then Roman's, I'm trying to think of like a cookbook. Roman. I feel like a turkey dinner. And then Virgil would be, oh gosh. What else would be?
Is that the sad one?
That's the sad one.
I know them. I know them so well. What's like a comfort food? Like a soup?
Oh, I don't know if I could never see Virgil slurping soup.
Slurping some soup.
I feel like it'd be like a sandwich of some kind, or some sort of like handheld, like some sort of held thing. I don't know what, but something easy low effort, but also, you know, fun. Remus would be the sandwich that you then dig out of the trash. And
this is just a sandwich book. I hope you
I know, I'm just making a bunch of sandwiches and desserts, and then a turkey dinner. And then Janice's would be it would be I would say like it would be a basketball, but you cut into it and it'd be cake. So, you know, fun stuff like that.
The sad one.
Yeah, the sad one. The sad one. Aaron says, is the sad one. I'm dying.
Do you remember a bazillion years ago when you first showed me Steven Universe?
Oh, yes.
And I kept calling Amethyst the grape.
You loved the grape.
I was like, I like the grape one.
You love Amethyst, and you loved identifying with the grape. Yeah, Calypso is Amethyst. Like, there's no two ways about it. This other super chat, thank you from Liz Whitehorn. Thomas and Calypso, what is your favorite breed of dog?
Sweeney Dog, the Demon Barker Treat Street.
That is literally the name of Calypso's dog.
I have a dog that we got last year when we were doing Sweeney. Like a mini something or but good girl.
Yeah.
I almost brought her today.
Did you really?
I thought about it.
Oh my gosh.
I thought about it. I'll bring her if you guys want to ever meet.
She's such a sweetie.
She's a lover. Very like chill. She's only a year old, but
she's only a year old.
I know.
That's true. You did get her last year.
Last year as a puppy.
I'm trying to think of. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite breed.
I'm a fan
There's some.
of Chihuahuas.
Oh gosh, I think I like those. I think I like the. I don't know how to decide. There's the real cuddly ones. There's a lot of real cuddly ones.
I like the
I don't know. I don't know how to pick. There's like the ones that are like, they're big, but they're very friendly. They're not Swiss Mountain Dogs, but they're close to Swiss Mountain Dogs. They're like, yeah. They're like big,
you know what? Any dog is a good dog.
Yeah.
All dogs.
Absolutely. All dogs.
We love them. Plus the cats.
I love it.
I gotta go hang out with my mom's cats. I gotta go to dinner.
Okay. Yeah, we are running over. Okay.
This is so funny. I'm so like cleaning still though.
Yeah, we have. Okay, so this one from Zira. Thank you for your super chat, Zira. Oh my gosh, that was very generous of you, Zira. About the colors blue and green, an analogous color palette, and the eyeliners purple and yellow, complementary, stuck out to me. It gave the two people not knowing what the other thinks, but both imagining the same thing. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
Is it real? Purple and green are the inverse? Is that, or no, purple and yellow are the inverse of?
Yeah, we were like, the color wheel definitely came around, like, because my lighting students were noticing that. They were talking about how like certain things were on the opposite ends.
That's so wild.
So
good.
Again,
I can't tell you how much, and I've seen a lot of people with these observations. I can't tell you how much it means for, I think this is not just for me, but for any artist to have their work looked at and appreciated with these small details. It's such a lovely thing. So for those of you who put in the time and relay that sort of thing, it just shows the love that you've given to it, and it makes us feel very appreciated for it. Even if it's not something we originally intended, it's still lovely how it resonated with you. So Zira and everybody else who's been sharing thoughts like this, thank you so much. It really means the world to us.
And the eyeliner was like something that we talked about because you had pitched me ideas of like different accessories. I was like, girl, we're dancing. Like, I don't need jewelry flying around all over the place. So we talked about, I was like, well, how would you feel about graphic liner? Just something that like puts an accessory on
just a little bit.
That's not able to move around.
Right.
And it looked beautiful because you didn't see me. I was back there doing all the dancers' eyeliners, like
that was you. Okay. Yeah, because Quill did me and Terrence.
Yes, and then Quill did, and those worked out beautifully. But it's hard to tell because there's close-ups of Garrett and Aiden, but Garrett and Aiden and Thomas and Terrence's eyeliner actually matches.
Yeah.
It's actually the same shape.
I forgot about that.
So, yeah,
you're absolutely right.
So that's a little Easter egg if you get it.
Garrett and Aiden, of course, for anybody who might not know, they were the ones also dressed in black, the dancers that were kind of like the people that we saw and identified with on the stage. And yeah, I forgot that our makeup, our eyeliner matched. That's, yeah, wild. And then we got another one from Zav. Hey, me again, Pookie. Sorry if I disappear. I'm about to go out for singing lessons. Might sing yours today. I don't know. You two are the silliest little Sigmas. Wow, thank you so much, Zav. That'd be amazing. That reminds me, I also want to start taking vocal lessons. So if you know anybody who's like a vocal coach, I'd like to do that. Let me see if I find any other ones.
Y'all,
I think those are our latest ones.
Let's just look at this side. Let's just look how clean. Wait, don't look up there. Don't look up there. Look how clean this is.
Yeah, no, you did such a good job with this. Yeah, we kicked butt on this. This is too addictive of a game, and I need to actually make sure that I do not get addicted into this. I think Kenny's laughing in the other room. I think that's him.
Kenny, this is...
He got me hooked on, I think both of us really into this. Thank you for also... I like us tag teaming this game so that neither one of us was like leaving this out.
Just a little bit more. Hold on. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. It's so good.
But thank you guys so much for joining us on this live stream. I genuinely really appreciate it. Let's see here. What are the things I need to look up? Oh yeah, Patton cake ranking video. I'm gonna work on something that has to do with that, just to carry that out spiritually. The merch things, I will look into that, but again, it will definitely come down to finances. Finances are incredibly tough right now, which is again why Patreon. Those of you all supporting us on Patreon, you literally are why we were able to do this music video in the first place, because right now money is so it's hard. It's been hard for me to do anything, yeah, so I'm going to be looking into that, because hopefully I can work on getting some items out there on the shop. Thank you so much to everyone who joined and helped out with this stuff. My main focus now is just working on the next Sandersides episode and working on some little videos and stuff that I'm very excited about. But I really and hopefully more music. I definitely for part 1 of the finale. I'm working on that right now as we speak.
More dance.
Now that I have that opportunity. More dance. Yeah. Oh, truly, I'm gonna need your help with at least some of the songs. I think it'd be kind of cool.
Your sides too.
You'd like to see the sides? Well, hey, I can see it. I can see it happen for some of these songs. I can see it. There might be like different requirements for different ones.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. And then Little Bat Demon says Team Patton. Yeah. Oh, and then I'm also working on, if I don't put it out today, because now it's late, it's gonna go up tomorrow, but it'll be a little thing for Logan Appreciation Day. I worked on it. I didn't finish it before this live stream, so I gotta do it, and it might go up this evening. It might go up tomorrow if it gets too late, because I also have to do the shout out. That's the other thing that I've got to do, so it might be a lot all at once. But yeah, thank you all so much for everything, all of your support. It means the world. With your own projects, take the time, make sure that whatever you're doing brings you joy, and do it for yourself before anybody else. Make sure that you're doing that. Keep that in mind. But yeah, welcome to November. It's wild that we're in these months, and thank you all so much for allowing us to work on this song. Thank you, Calypso, for everything that you did to contribute to it. Thank you for joining me for this stream.
This is great.
And love you all so much. I'll do a little bit of what I normally do. Bye. Oh, I can do this as well. Webcam. Boom, boom, boom. Bye Avery, bye Nicole, bye equally marketable, goodbye Star Navigator, goodbye Kate, goodbye Inez, goodbye Spooky Star, goodbye Liz, goodbye Avery, goodbye Lil Bat Demon, goodbye Noah, goodbye Grem, goodbye Akumatized Verge, goodbye Alex Candle, goodbye Zav, goodbye B or Rev, goodbye That's a Laugh and a Half, goodbye Haley Rig, and I think I'm just repeating now potentially, but thank you so much everybody. Thank you all so much. And take care. Until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out. Oh, look at this little shutdown. Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop.
Okay, now is it my turn to come in?